Finger Lakes Regional EMS Council to our January 22nd, 2024 meeting. We will start with a roll call.
All right. Harold Bailey. Ryan Bailey.
Here.
Kevin Becker.
Here.
Laura Brewer. Here. Brian. Becky Shaw. Here. Josh Carter.
Here.
Diane Gary.
Here.
Russell Goodman. Jason Hay.
Here.
Jeremy Harris. Dave Hubble.
Here.
Fiona. Sadie Johnson.
Here.
Gloria Lynn Sealer. Here. Bill Little.
Here.
Morgan Kidd. Emily Messeller. Here. Brian Mace. Mike Moss.
Yes, ma'am.
Brian O'Kay. Terry Phillips.
Yes.
Myself. Julie Smith. Here. Tad Smith.
Here.
Donna Spink.
Yes.
Matt Sproul.
Here.
Vincent Van Gaglia.
All right. I believe the only new member we have so far tonight is Donna.
Donna.
And I think everybody knows
Dropping the list.
Donna. Anybody doesn't know Donna? That's Donna. And she's still here, just now on the council and a voting member. Congratulations, Donna. Approval of minutes for November. Can I get a motion?
So moved. Second.
Motion by Tad Smith, seconded by Bill Little. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those not in favor say nay. And any abstentions? So passed. Before the committee reports, what we're going to do is open it up to our audit report. I always get his last name wrong. This is Scott Huddling.
Hotel.
Like I He is from Vera and Associates CPAs PC. He is going to give our audit report for next year. All yours.
Thank you very much. That's a funny story about the spelling of my last name. My father told me that we didn't have any relatives around here because no one spelled it the same. Over COVID, I got into Ancestry and found out that all the different spellings were all related. So my father was wrong. But I just want to say thank you very much for having me up again this year and having us in for the audit. It went very smoothly. We have presented the audit to the executive committee. They have approved it. Copies were on the desk for everyone to grab, and the results of the audit was a clean, unmodified opinion, meaning the statements were fairly presented in all material respects to the results of operations and the financial position as of and for the current date, August 31st, 2023. If there's any questions or any concerns, I'm here to answer those. Otherwise, I believe it's now the executive committee is putting this to you guys for approval.
Questions for the auditor? This is the guy you want to ask. All right. Diane?
I make a motion that we accept the audit as presented and also that was accepted by the executive board.
It did come from a seconded motion from the executive board, but just to make sure it's absolutely thorough, Terry Phillips seconded it as well, this motion again. So, motion's on the floor to accept the audit report as given, along with the, I think you said, but I didn't hear 990 as well. So the executive approved both of them, and now we need full council to approve it. So everybody understand that motion? And Diane and Terry did, because they're all set. All right. Any other further discussion? Now's the time, because he's right here. All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those not in favor say nay. And any abstentions? So passed. Well, thank you.
Thank you very much. I just want to thank you again for having us back in. And I do want to say thank you very much to Donna and John and Leanne for their help during the audit. They did an excellent job, and it's been fun. Thank you.
All right. With that, that's always fun every year. Sandy.
I'd like to have the people who were involved in the day-to-day operations that make the audit go as well as it has. Be reminded of our thanks, our appreciation for all of it.
Sure. One sitting right there. John sitting right here, and we'll let Leah know some nice cars.
You're heard of that.
All right, on to committee reports. Secretary.
We had one member that was removed for attendance, Rich Mumford. That letter was sent in knowledge. He did make it run for his time of council. Stated work schedule changes were the reason, and would like to possibly reapply in the future. Otherwise, we have one individual at 3, and nobody else. 3 absences and nobody else. That is a question mark.
Thank you for your report. Treasurer, do you have anything?
We were given a sheet with all the numbers on it, if you got to pick it up. And the audit was a clean audit, so that's about all I have to offer tonight.
Make a motion to accept the treasurer's report as submitted.
Who's the second? Jerry. Excellent. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. All those not in favor say nay. Any abstentions? So passed. Training then, if you have a new report.
Had the instructor update class that was held and started meeting planning for the summer classes. Everybody received their email from John, information on the upcoming conference. A lot of work goes into that conference. It's got a lot of really good material, so please pass it around your agencies, anybody can think of. I'd like to see attendance numbers go up and up, so that's all I have.
Any questions on training then? Done.
I'll just add to that we registered students in the Wayne County and the BOCES building over there in Gloria. We should have 13 over there, which is a nice number. And then the Crystal Beach one did not go because of the enrollment. That was registered last night. And then West Lake Road is registering tonight. Lillian is actually there registering that. And if all show that it's supposed to be there, it could be 18 students from West Lake Road.
Good. Executive report. We did not meet last month because the instructor meeting was going on. And so that's just been the audit that's been coming up, which that was tonight. So that's all I have to report. Sometimes it's nice when it's a small report, instead of a very large report. So that's good. Public relations, other than the conference, I don't think there's anything else for public relations.
There's, if you haven't seen it already, the Department of Health has proposed training regs still out for public comment until the end of the month. They're looking for any kind of feedback and so forth on the reg changes. It's not going to be done on the DOH Bureau VMS website. It's going to be on they said I forget what the name of that. The website where the link is.
I'll tell you.
Okay. So that would be the only other thing of importance at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
REMAC.
So we met, Dr. Quick is returned from his law enforcement training. He recently was actually sworn in as a part-time deputy. Many of you may have seen that on social media. He's looking to hit the ground running with the quality program and move forward.
Questions about REMAC? State EMS Council.
We meet next month, first part of February.
I guess, since that's the State EMS Council, well, I guess we can always ask anything from the DOH.
Yes. Okay, I do have the website for that. A couple of things, please continue to use the portal for all submissions. Just a reminder for everybody, we are no longer accepting anything by mail. In fact, if you're sending anything to the office, they usually don't even tell me that it's there. So please use the portal. If you have any questions, please let me know. If your agency is up for renewal this year and you have not had a recent full service inspection, we will be scheduling them so that the two coincide going forward. So you may have had one in 2023, we will schedule another one in 2024 if you renew this year, and then you will be back on the 2-year schedule. There is some updated MOST training for providers on Vital Signs Academy. If you haven't checked it out, please do. And that's it.
Lots of good stuff tonight.
Just a quick question. How about the vouchers?
There's a different portal for vouchers.
Well, there isn't.
There's a second one.
So with that being said, if anybody's having issues submitting anything on a portal for their agencies or personally or whatever, my recommendation is reach out to John in the office as program agency to help guide you through some of that. Because he can actually help you with that, or he can guide you somebody to the state that can help you. Because John loves that. He loves it. He loves when you call.
It's a
all
big
the time.
plus that just hit me.
And, legislative review. I haven't seen any bylaws meeting as of recent or anything, so usually a report from legislative review. Everybody's looking at me, so I think the answer's no at this time.
Governor's budget's out, I know we're gonna pass through that state council.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I just saw section,
Something like that.
I just started glancing over that today. I can send out to the group for their review. Crystal also retyped and the bylaws so that they could have a table of contents and some quick stuff. So she's been a very good asset to the office already.
Okay. With legislative review, my suggestion is, since we have a lot of new members, that the office can send out a electronic version of it as well, where it's getting it free.
I have been with all new members sending a welcome letter with a copy of the bylaws.
Perfect. Cool. Well, program directors report.
You know what I've been doing.
Conference, guys. Let's
Yep,
see where
conference.
we go into it.
We're up to about 20 vendors already. The attendance is around 30 right now. I'd like to see that at least triple. I'll settle for double. So, I mean, just keep plugging it along. And we still got plenty of time. We know EMS is a procrastinating. Yeah, CPR stuff as usual. And plug it on.
Any questions for Sean? It's a quiet group tonight. All right, let's keep on side items. Well, technically, there's no more FLCC's director at this point, so there's no report technically from that. At the end of the day, Don has been helping while John was on vacation. There's a couple of things in the office, so I don't think there's any issues with class registrations at this point, right? Nominating committee, anything? Nothing from the nominating committee. Any other committee that I overlooked? All right. Unfinished business. Once. Twice. Sold. New business. We did the audit presentation. Is there any new business you'd like to talk about? Going once, going twice, new business, any correspondence?
Did you get it? There was-
I have not received any DOH
I haven't seen any as well.
enforcements.
Because I didn't get any today.
I'm sure we'll all get that news a little after the state council meeting.
There was.
But as soon as they come in, the next meeting, we're gonna go over every one of them, so. We will absolutely make sure and go from there. So, on the correspondence. Diane would like to acknowledge something to the group.
She's coming out.
I'll get to the bathroom first.
So Diane has a little special presentation she'd like to bring up to the group. Because sharing is caring and teamwork is what it's all about.
It's actually really funny. That kind of scares me.
There's a lot of
Right.
We want to tell you how much we appreciate you.
Oh, no.
So,
I thought you did that the last time.
You
no,
gotta stand up in front of the rows.
Yes.
We should put a candle on there for every year.
so I think, Don, you've been here, what,
Fire
30 years? Was that it? You've been here, what, 30 years, almost 33 years. I think that, I mean, she has brought us so far, so, thank you.
Yes. We can't afford plates or forks, so it's all me, so just to let you
For
know.
those who don't know me, my name is Joanna Donahue, and I worked with Donna from day one, 25 years. And I want you to know when they said, did you want to work years ago for emergency medical services? I didn't know that they meant emergencies. Sometimes you probably, some of you might have been upset with something that Donna did. Believe me, she has kept this council up and above the water line. Because so many times between the state and maybe some problems with classes, she always came through, whether you liked some of the decisions or they didn't. They were the right decisions because she has saved this council over and over again. And I was thrilled to work with her. I'm very proud to have worked with her all this time. I won't say anything more about it because
So that's probably the last, but not least. Thank you, Donna, for all your years. And then the only other thing I wanted to go over as your chairperson before we motion to adjourn is something from personal for me. We've seen a lot of different media and stuff, different representation of EMS across the nation for the most part. And I would hope that everybody here hears leaders in their own ways, in their own agencies, in their different their counties and everywhere else in EMS. I want to make sure everybody's taking care of their providers, giving the support structure that they need, not just physically but mentally. And the same token, to also help remind providers that we're out here trying to take care of everybody, give everybody the quality care and transport that's needed. And we need to make sure that we uphold that and make sure providers are getting that care. And I think part of that's taking care of those providers so they can take care of patients. So I just want to make sure everybody's taking care of the providers, have some conversations with them so we can keep up professionalism. Quality has always been kind of a big stringent with me, and most you all know me, so you know how I am. People call us on their worst day, and we need to be the calm in the storm and take care of them and give them the treatment that's needed in the facilities that can take care of them. So just, I hope you agree with me, and let's do what we can for our patients. Let's make sure safety is always on the foresight, and so everybody goes home safe, us and the patients. That's all I wanted to say. So I did not give you a 40-minute soapbox, so got that down. With that,
In light of that,
I'd like to ask at the end, if it's possible, do we do a moment of silence for the Fairfield firemen? I didn't want to do it last time.
sure. Was it last evening?
To both.
So we are going to do a moment of silence for a firefighter that lost her life during responding to a call.
His name is Dan DeWolf.
Dan DeWolf. We have a moment of silence for Dan DeWolf. Thank you. And with that,
no further business, meeting be adjourned.
Second.
any further discussion on adjourning?
Bye.
All those in favor say aye. All those not in favor say nay. And any abstentions?
Please stay for Kate, because Donna's got a lot.
We actually do have horses. Thank you, everybody, for coming.